Good morning. Let's start this morning off with a card. Let's do it. Let's just start right out the gate with a card for the day. And I'm trying to decide whether I want to use tarot cards today or because I missed class yesterday. Yesterday, I think, was our final class in tarot, and I missed it because I wasn't. I'm starting to feel better. I still have the running engine here, the what do you call that thing? Yeah. But and I was like, I'm not going to do anything spiritual. But it's just so part of my day that I struggle with missing the coffee in the morning. I really do. I'm like, this starts my day wonderfully, and I'm still resting, so I'm still doing. But you know what I did? I found a bug in my coffee this morning, like a gnat. Why does the gnat want my coffee? It was greedy. Didn't make it though. I scooped him up. It was just lots of heavy energy around you. I am feeling a little better, Isis. I'm still not. I might, depending on how I feel this afternoon. I don't know. What is on the schedule today? Oh, tonight is on the membership is Bradley in chat. Brad and Heidi's chat is on the live tonight. So that is the live on the private group this evening. So that's going to be a lot of fun. How's my toe? My toe feels pretty good, actually. My toe feels pretty good. So happy Thursday, right? I'm trying to decide whether to go get a haircut on Thursday before the Fridayness hits. The Fridayness? That's my new word. Fridayness. Extra protein. Yeah, that's what I think. Extra protein. It's not like a big bug. No, I took it out. I did. Okay. We have had so many people join this week into the membership. It's super exciting, right? Super exciting. I've been invited onto another podcast, which is fun, and I need to get back to her. And then this weekend on Saturday, I'll be on the Age of Darkness. You guys, that is going to be so much fun. It's extraterrestrial. It is a paranormal podcast, and they go to all these really cool places, and his Scottish brogue is going to be so much fun because I'm going to be like, could you repeat that? Good morning. Good morning. And my friend Amy and I say good morning. Thank you. Visiting. How fun. Okay. Send out vibes for my neighborhood. Things are getting crazy. Oh no. Send out positive vibes. This is our card for the morning, right? This is our card for the morning. Whew, got eyeliner in my eye or something. I haven't had eyeliner on in almost a week. I've been sleeping late. I've been resting. I really have. Sam's still dealing with stuff at home, so sexy Scottman. Sure. Let's go with the 9 of water. Let's go with the 9 of water today. The 9 of water. Boy, don't we all need this. The 9 of water is really about starting to find the closure and things. It's that emotional movement that we all really could use right now. Isn't there a lot of emotional movement going on? Holy crap, there's emotional movement. Simply because, first of all, we have Chiron in retrograde. There's so many things going on. Emotions are going to be high. Emotions, I was checking to make sure there was another one. Emotions are going to be really high until December. Now, you guys, is the perfect time to get with Tammy Manzo and get astrological reading. Because I'm telling you what, she's amazing. If you guys have not, North Node Venus Astrology, Tammy Manzo is amazing. I'm going to type this here. In fact, I'm going to get you the link. Did somebody get me the link and post it? Oh, no, I have to do it so it can be posted. I can do that over here. I'm multitasking this morning. I will be on the Divine I Am. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is me struggling. Get it together, Lisa. There we go. I actually was thinking about doing this for myself. And heading over to Tammy Manzo. She is one of our approved readers. You can find her link also if you are a member. You can find her information within the membership on the community. She is amazing. Oh, come on. You know what? I haven't been talking to anybody. That's it. Sam's not here. I talk to the dogs occasionally, but I haven't been really talking. So now my voice is going, come on. Okay. Good morning, everybody. That's Tammy Manzo, North Node Venus Astrology, one of the best astrologers I've ever been to. Man, she takes the time to explain anything. If anybody on here, hey, Jean from Great Falls. How are you? But if anybody's had a reading from Tammy, please give a shout out for her because she is truly amazing. She really, really is, you guys. Okay. So that was the 9 of water or 9 of cups. No, sorry. I'm thinking of water. Yeah, it is 9 of water. That's why I said that. 9 of water. So we have change coming emotionally. Kansas, give us a shout out to where you're from. If you're new, let us know so we can welcome you. Okay. Sorry about the little motorboat I have going on, you guys. I'm getting over a cold. Just had parathyroid surgery on Tuesday, hoping for a smooth recovery. Alice, you're going to have a wonderfully smooth recovery, and you're going to feel so much better, girl. You have no idea. My brother has had parathyroid surgery. His life was he was depressed. He had was no energy. My mother-in-law at the same time had the same thing, and they come back from that. Saskatchewan. Awesome. They came back from that surgery feeling like $1 million. I mean, seriously, Tammy is truly amazing. Saskatchewan, Canada. So do we practice tarot this morning and you bear with me patiently as I work, or do we go on with regular oracle cards? Keeping in mind, it's the same, but it's different, right? Lee Allen, I'm actually going to do this because I have my tarot cards in my hand. So I'm going to actually pull a card for his question. Will I succeed at work? This is for you, Lee Allen. And this is your card. So your card is make sure that you're paying attention to what you have going on and that the people that you're working with are doing you justice. Make sure that the people that your decisions are listened to. That's also a big thing with this. Make sure your decisions are listened to, because if you are working against people at work, then why? Make sure you're working with people at work. And if people are struggling to see your worth, you might need to step back and reassess the way you're going forward in your career. Right. And I also want to say that this was upside down. This was a reversal. So, holy crap, Lisa, quit that. Hold on one second. And this is why Lisa's been off. So just make sure you are working your best. That's the best you can do, right? Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's okay. You can look at it, the reversal as being a negative thing, but also it can also mean that you need to be looking at things a little bit differently within your job, that you can start to pick a niche that people are going to notice. So don't think it's a bad thing. Reversals are not bad things. They're just a different aspect of seeing things. Okay. You know what? I'm going to pull my other deck too. You love tarot with a question? This is me practicing this morning. Your microwave really zapped out yesterday. That sucks, man. Sam finally got home. I got video of the baby horses this morning, which is so nice. A new aspect of learning as well, Lee. A new aspect of learning. So I got baby horse videos this morning, and everything in our basement shot. The furnace, the water heaters, everything, the water pumps, everything shot at the house. I'm really glad I'm not there. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, there's a card. There's a bunch of cards. Ooh, see him jumping. Okay. No worries. Don't worry about anything. It's all good. Let's go with you got seven jumpers at the first time. Okay. She just leveled up too. That's awesome. Let's pull a card on April, or not April Lynn. Who was that? It was Alice. Alice Rhea. Let's pull a card on her recovery. Let's do that. Just that one freaking stop. This is a great card for your recovery. The Empress. Of course, it's a major arcana, so you know we really pay attention to that, right? But this is all about that motherly taking care of yourself, being there for yourself, being in charge of your health and your prosperity and your wellness. So this is that love aspect for taking care of yourself, and it's just that warm hug. So your guides are like, yeah, come on, to make sure we're taking care of everything we need to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, right? Okay. You're also looking for a new job that is like-minded. New job turned out not to be like it was going to be. Isn't that the happens that way, doesn't it? What happened? We had 4 inches of rain in 2 days in Ohio, and our sump pump decided to recirculate into the basement rather than into the yard or the pond, actually. And we had 4 foot of water in the basement. Now, it sounds like, how did you get 4 foot of water in the basement and not know? Well, about 7 years ago, I got a bug up my rear end and decided to build a new room under the house. So I took the entrance to our cellar and I put a floor in and put a hatch door in. So you can't just look into the basement now. But it had a camera and alarm, but it still didn't go off. So probably because it was flooded. I don't know. Whatever. But I have a new meditation room. It's a really great meditation room. It's kind of cool. It has the old siding to the house and everything. Allison Lopez is new. Give her a warm welcome, you guys. Okay. Jazz Salvador. I'm also going to be doing a crystal sale, you guys. Not tonight, probably tomorrow night. I'm going to do a crystal sale tomorrow night, old materials. We have some baskets that we're going to recirculate. So we have some really interesting stuff like Caribbean calcite spheres and stuff you guys haven't seen in a long time. Okay. You lost the love of your life and you're so depressed. Nicole, what I can tell you without pulling a card is, you've not hit the right one yet. You just haven't hit the right one yet. You guys actually say you haven't hit your stride yet. You haven't hit your stride. I think they're making horse references. They're making horse references. So they're also talking about healing. They also need to know that Jazz, I know, who was I looking at that I was going to read for? Jazz, I'll get you. Yep. I'm going to. But I just got pulled into this. Sorry. You've not hit your stride. And Nicole Dunphy. And don't worry about it. I mean, I know that's easy to say, right? Don't worry about it. She's just sitting on the other side of the computer saying, don't worry about it. What the hell? But when you find the person you're supposed to be with, it's going to be like a comfortable glove. It's going to be less conflict and more, I've been through the conflict. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. And this person is going to do like so many wonderful things for you. And I know that because they're like, look, I would give her a pedicure. It was just us really, I would do anything for this person feeling. So I know your heart is broken right now. That's not the right one. It's not the right one. Okay. Jazz Saldivar. I constantly want to say it wrong. Jazz Saldivar. You're wondering about your health. I want to go to breathing. I want to go to, they want to talk about shallow breathing, not mouth breathing, but like shallow breathing. Like you're just not, oh, I understand. Thank you. You're not breathing deep enough. And they're talking about your solar plexus and your sacral chakra as well. So I would love it if you would do some color therapy with some oranges and some yellows and some blues as well. They're talking about, it's almost like you're not getting enough oxygen, but I don't know that that's actually the feeling. That's the actual thing. What they're saying is it's almost like you're not taking in enough excitement in life. It's like you're not taking in enough stimulation or bringing in enough change. Your energy is just a little stagnant at the moment. And they're showing me you reaching out to bring in something new, reaching out to bring in a new, what are we talking about here? So I have the King of Wands. This comes across as a very forward-moving energy. And this is just what I'm talking about, moving forward with something passionate. This Wands is all about that fire energy and passion. But the energy of the King of Wands is about moving forward purposefully. Don't just hem-haw around. Make some decisions that are going to change your life. Make some decisions that are going to change your life. It usually also means that somebody with this type of energy that is a changer comes into your life to lay things down for you and say, come on, let's move this shit. Let's not stick around in one spot. Why are we sticking around right here? We have so many things to do in this life. It's a moving and shaking card is really what it is. It's about purpose and passions and knowing when to jump on them. And I know that doesn't sound like a health reading, does it? But to me it does. Because if we let ourselves get stagnant, and we do the same thing over and over and over again, then our energy gets stagnant and and that energy affects everything in our body. It's not just the chakra metaphysical woo 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 system. It is the energy system that drives everything in our body. It keeps our heart beating. People don't realize that, how integrated we are. We are one. That chakra system is our electrical system for our body. So they're saying, hey, let's get a jump going here because we need to pump up some of these chakra systems and get moving, so that because those chakras are actually related to organs in the body that affect our health. So that's where the health aspect comes in there. And they're like, come on, let's get some of these things going. Let's move forward. Creatively as well, by the way. Oh, I am way behind. Yes, you'd rather do that than invest in downtime and get into your head. I've been putting aside a hobby that I've been wanting to do. Not sure why it scares me, but that I want to make something like a business, but I haven't even started. Just be bold. Be bold. Moving forward in boldness creates change. What happens when you do the same thing over and over and over again? Nothing. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. So be your own change. Don't depend on anybody else to change for you because it's never going to work. That's a fake change. When somebody comes in and says, I'm going to help change your life, bullshit. You have to create the change. That's why when I get someone that comes repeatedly, trying to come repeatedly for healing sessions, I'm like, can't do it. Sorry. Because I cannot create that change. I can create smoother pathways in somebody's energetic field. I can go in and remove attachments and do extractions and things like that. But if they continue to do the same thing over and over again, what happens? They bring that energy back. I've had that happen. I've gone in and worked 3 hours, 3 flipping hours with another shaman, by the way, with Allie Rosebrock. And we went in, we did an extraction, and we did some psychopomp, and we removed a very negative energy off somebody else. And she come back a month later and told me, I refuse to do services for her anymore. She told me I was much more comfortable with him and I missed him. So I called him. I kept talking to him until he come back and reattached. And I'm like, what? I mean, no, that's okay. It was only causing you addictions, but it's okay. She was wonderful in 3 weeks. For those 3 weeks, she was doing fantastic. But people do that. We find comfort in the patterns. And so what she did was she was comfortable with that. And she brought it back. No bueno. No bueno. So the person no, she was not. I was the only person that she was using. I absolutely know it. It was a friend of ours, and yeah. Mm-mm. No, I was the only person. Myself and Allie Rosebrock, the animal communicator, we worked together on her for like 3 hours. And it was shamanic work is yeah, we're gonna go back to reading, guys. Shamanic work is not for the faint of heart. If you're a healer and you want to take your healing to the next level, contact me. We have a shamanic apprenticeship. You don't hear me talk about it a lot because I talk about it when I feel called to talk about it. If you're a healer and you want to take that crap to that stuff to the next level, the crappy work actually happens within the shamanic work, where you're having to do the really heavy duty stuff with dealing with other energies, pulling them from off of somebody and things like that. It's deep work. It's not easy. And I couldn't believe she told me that. I was like, she goes, but I think I want another energy session. I'm like, why? Why? Why would you want that? Her health wasn't her first, but she had addictions. She was also fighting addiction. But for the 3 weeks that she hadn't called that back to her, she felt great. And then she called it back. Guess what came back with it? Her addiction. Guess who was an addict in life? Her attachment. People don't realize how integrated we are with energies that. Now, I'm not going to say no. Okay, wait. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to tell you that everybody in your life, in life, it has an attachment at least once. Okay, because it's part of the human experience. It really, really is. It's like battling. It's like learning how to increase your energy so you don't have these things attached. But here's the thing. Most of us vibrate at a point that we slough them off naturally. When we're super needy is when we bring in attachments and stick to it, because we don't understand that we are our own energy. We are our own individual. We're powerful. We're powerful. And people don't understand that. So when they keep coming back and back and back for a healing session, I have to go, when are you going to see your own power? I can't keep facilitating somebody, because guess what? It can become, any readers on here have people come to them over and over and over and over, the same person for readings, hoping for different outcomes. Anybody? Right? Here's the thing. It's another form of addiction. So be cautious of that if you're reading, you guys. If you're out there doing readings, I like money, but I'm not going to take somebody's money for the same shit over and over again because they're not helping themselves. Money is an energy exchange. If the energy exchange is not right, then don't do it. Because not only are you dealing with your stuff, you're dealing with their stuff on a constant basis. And what do you think happens then? It changes your energy, because you start to dread doing their service. That's not how we work in love and light. We don't deal with that, right? We shouldn't. That's why the trolls bother me. That's why the trolls bother me a lot. You know what? You're addicted to crystal. Wonder if that's a problem. I can help you with that. No, the trolls come on here, right? And by trolls, we're talking about the people that want to pop on and say, hi, my name is so and so and so and so. I'm a witch doctor. I'll remove the curse that I've seen put upon your family for X amount of money, right? They don't have any integrity. They're jumping on every single feed they can. There's no love there. Because you should love what you do. If you don't do it. True story. Really. Man, I'm not as well as I thought I was. You can see me breathing hard. Nicole Magnus, I've let a lot of people go because I don't resonate with them anymore. That happens. Happens with clients too. We have to. I have a troll. I haven't seen a troll. Where? I don't see a troll. Does anybody else see a troll? I don't see a troll. Okay. I don't see one, Angel. Okay. Yes, these platforms have been inundated with people that are, thank you guys, that are low vibrating. And the angel, the Tabbert boys. Okay, so let's move on. We do have to take care of ourselves. And Amber, does not mean if you have an addiction that you have, does not mean if you have an addiction that you have an attachment, but it does happen that way. It does happen that way. Here's a case in point. If you think about, I love it. I'm getting addicted to your page. I love it. And cigarettes, which I'm trying to work on breaking. You're addicted to the page. Awesome. So by the way, you guys, I'm putting some final stuff together for Salem. We are going to be in Salem on Halloween, but the day before Halloween, we're going to be doing mediumship galleries. We're going to have readers. We're going to have crystal sales all in person in Gloucester, right? Maryland, Massachusetts, one of those M states. And there's a big difference between Montana, Michigan, Massachusetts, and Maryland, right? But we're going to be in Gloucester on Cape Ann the day before, and actually having dinner the night before that. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be doing, I'm still finalizing a few things, but we have a lot of really cool giveaways planned and a lot of fun stuff. It is going to be so much fun. But we also have a couple other things planned coming up as well. Colleen, you can watch all these videos at your own leisure, girl. Hey, Tanya. So, yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on. By the way, Colleen, Sam's at the house right now. I called your farrier yesterday. He hasn't called me back yet. But he's at the house. I got video of the babies. Oh, my God, they're so cute. I have only touched one of the babies. So this is why it kind of hurt to not go home. Well, that and Henry. I guess my kids, too. Making sure there's no extra protein. And we're moving on. So, and I think I'm almost done. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's ridiculous to just get tired. I know I'm not spring chicken anymore, but good Lord. So tonight is chat, Brad and Heidi Leister on the private group. I understand, Angel. It's all good. You're going to miss out on an awesome time. If you don't want to spend time with your sister, I get it. If you don't want to come visit me, it's okay, Angel. I understand. It's okay. It's my sister, you guys. She knows what I'm doing. Okay. So tonight on the membership, if you guys aren't part of the membership, $11.11 a month, it's super cheap, right? To be in the membership. And you get all the classes. Next week's class is on calling in angels to the corners, your four corners. So Brad and Heidi tonight they'll go live on the group. Tomorrow actually comes out their interview that we did while I was sitting in Taos. And then on the 24th, I'm on Age of Darkness. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I will have the links for that. Oh, I have to cancel that massage. Cancel massage. Not for me, but Sam's not home, so he doesn't. Did you guys see that? What time was this? This was at 29:50. I'll go back and look at it. So, okay. And then we have Nancy Bulliard talking about the hidden messages in water on Tuesday. I will be on the Divine I Am. What? I was talking to Laura Keating, and it just sounded like a really good idea, and I've been putting it off for a while. So I'll be on the Divine I Am on Thursday at 6:30 Mountain Time, which is 7:30 Central Time. I need to not confuse everybody. 7:30 Central Time. I'll be on the Divine I Am, and then then I have classes. Okay. It's so funny because you're at the donut shop. I have to watch my class today, Tanya. I've really got to do that. I know, Angel. I am. Renee Shellum. It is. It's just funny. It is kind of funny. I have got to call my mom and tell her I'm not going to be in Ohio next weekend. She's not going to understand. She's not going to understand that I don't feel very good, and that I feel worn out, and I'm just tired, or that the basement flooded. And Sam, are there links on the group? I will be putting the links up. I don't have them yet, but I will be putting them up. I'll do that today. That needs to be on my list of things to do. Link. Okay. So I was going to practice the mediumship, but okay, I'm going to practice. You got to see my sister here. She's like, that's on you. Yeah, I know I'm working a lot, so I get to hide from Mom's wrath. My mom is going to be so mad I'm not going up next week. I mean, like, you guys have no idea. No idea. Okay. I do have somebody that I'm going to do mediumship for. And then I'm going to, so if you guys haven't liked My Mystical Life on Facebook, please like, follow, share. If you're on YouTube, please give us a subscribe and click our little bell. Ring my bell. Yeah, all that. And we're going to do this little piece of mediumship just because it feels important. We are doing mediumship. And the person I'm going to bring across to you guys, just bear with me because this is not going to be an easy one. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it happens that way. This is somebody that has a headache. They had such a scorching headache in life. I don't know how long they lived. It's really hard to tell. But I'm going to tell you their story. They have a story to talk about. This person, I believe, I know they had a terminal illness. Let's go with that. I mean, we're born, and the second we're born, what are we doing? We're getting ready to pass away. Really, that's what it is. You know, we're learning as we go along. So but this is something that made them very, very, very skinny, and that's why it's very hard to tell. Hot tea. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have local tea here, or local honey. I forgot about that, and lemon tea. Good idea. Yes, I know I've seen a couple of you guys talking about tea. I'll do that. Okay. This person is female, and she wants to talk about a slow progression. I feel like she lingered for a while. She was in the hospital. I feel like she would have been in hospice when she passed away. I also want to say she wasn't alone. I feel like she was surrounded by people, and that there was somebody she was missing. We're doing mediumship at the moment. Let me put this up here so people know what we're doing. There we go. We're doing mediumship. I do not want any information, please, you guys. I don't want to know any names. I don't want to know anything. I'm bringing across a person, and I want to give you their information without knowing anything. So as soon as I bring across her information, then we'll start talking about who she belongs to. I feel like her hands and her skin were very dry. She talks about doing this, like I'm not who this isn't me. I'm so skinny. I see she's very, 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 very thin, like skeletal thin. Um, I really feel like it's some sort of cancer that has taken her to where she's at. I get a lot of I think there was a debate about whether the casket should have been opened or closed. I think this was something that was like, this may be too traumatizing. I also have to say that I think that you might not know that information. I feel like that might have been closed door information that the person says you might not have understood that, because it would have been traumatizing to see this person. She says she was just a shadow. She was a shadow. And she specifically uses the word, I feel like a shadow. I want to say that her hair, she shows me how pretty her hair used to be. Her hair used to be blonde. And I also feel like some of that was box. Okay. She talks about the box. Um, I think some of that was heavily highlighted. And she shows me her pulling her hands through her hair and hair falling out. So I believe there was some sort of treatment that they were trying to save her um, with this. And she shows me her opening her eyes. Now, I have to tell you that the emotion that comes with this is really staggering. She opens her eyes, and it's like it's so hard to open her eyes. And her eyes are very blue, but they're faded. They're tired. You can see the tiredness in her eyes, and they're sunk. And she wants to talk about a song that somebody sang her a song. They were singing her a song. And I don't know if her eyes were closed or if you guys didn't think she was awake or anything like that. But there's a song I keep hearing somebody singing a song. It wasn't sung very well either, but it was something that she wants people to know that she heard, even though people didn't think she was like right there in person and in her person that she was actually listening. And I feel like this might have been somebody's mom or somebody they were close to, just because I keep hearing, hush, little baby, don't you cry. Like they want to mother that person. So maybe not a biological mother, but this is somebody that was a mother to somebody. They acted as if a mother. And she wants to talk about a beaded necklace as well. I don't know that it was a rose or anything, but she wants to talk about a beaded necklace that somebody has. And I want to rock and take deep breaths. I feel like this person was a fighter. I feel like they were like, oh, I can beat this. Don't worry. Don't worry, sweetheart. I got this. I can beat this. When in fact she knew that she couldn't. Gosh, she was so tired. Um, I'm not watching the feed, you guys. I'm just kind of getting into the story that she wants to talk about. And she wants to talk about plants. I don't know why she wants to talk about plants. I feel like there's a like a not a it's like a bonsai kind of size plant. It's not a bonsai, but it looks like some kind of small plant you would get at Lowe's. I don't know if maybe it was in an arrangement. Okay, so let's go to the phones over here and see what we have. How many people give me 100%? Tell me you're in it 100%. I need a 100%. Renee Lloyd so far. Nicole Magnus. Nicole S. Jazz Salvador. Saldivar. I keep saying it backwards. Wow. Okay. More detailed information. Okay. We're at 100%, guys. 100%. This person liked to do dance when they were younger, when they were healthier, because I don't feel like she was very old when she passed away. And by old, I mean she wasn't an elderly. Okay. This person shows that they liked to dance. I might almost feel like they were involved. Tanya Lee, Andrew. Okay. I might also feel like they were involved in some sort of community thing. Like my first thing is I think of like the Eagles or the Moose or the something like along those lines. I feel like they had they knew people. They danced. They liked to dance. She shows me her shoes, and this is where I'm getting the dancing from. She's showing me the shoes moving. She shows me the shoes moving like they're dancing. But I also feel like there was people around. And I keep seeing linoleum floor that she would have danced on. It would have been like some sort of linoleum floor. That's where I get the Eagles or some sort of club like that from. That it was an organized situation. There was an organized situation. Thank you, Amber. And she shows me her laughing. She would, I can't do it because my neck doesn't allow me to do this. I give myself whiplash if I do this. So it's really cool to see her, to see her doing this. She throws her head back when she laughs and is just genuine. Her laugh is so genuine. And she loved fun, just the fun aspect of thing. And she talks about, oh my gosh, she wants to talk about the shoes again, and she wants to talk about the purse. I feel like the shoes should match the purse. Oh my gosh, how am I such a time? I'm trying to bring in like really exact information, you guys. I have to say, I feel like she felt like she should have taken more time to relax and do things that she learned when she was younger. She's actually showing me she wishes she had taken time to embroider or work with her hands. Now, you guys all have very classy moms. I'm like, come on, guys. She feels like there's a piece of embroidery because she shows me embroidering something, but I don't feel like she was an embroiderer. I feel like there's either a piece that was passed down through the family, or she wishes she had taken more time to sit down and do some things like that. I'm not really getting. She's very vague on this. Oh, I understand that. Thank you. I wonder if her. I would wonder if her relationship with her mother was as solid as her relationship with her children. I feel like there was some disconnect, and that's what she's showing me this. I wish I had done some of the things that maybe my mother had shown me how to do, or I wish I had done some things that would have brought me the same enjoyment that she had, kind of thing. I'm trying, Dana. I really am trying. I'm like, these are some like really small details, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Can anybody validate a spaniel, a white spaniel, like a King Charles kind of dog? Can anybody validate a King Charles type of spaniel? It's a smushed nose dog. Who can validate the dog? Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously. Bright, okay, white and brown with white with a brown spot. Nope, you're out. Okay. I know that's like, wow. We can see you, Andre Vade. Yes, we can see you. Germans don't get spaniels. I can see that. No, seriously, we get German Shepherds. Seriously. Big dogs, right? Big dogs, like Great Danes. Okay, so we have a small, brown, smushy faced spaniel type dog. She just shows me picking that dog up. She's like, look, my dog. Look, a dog. A dog. Use this as validation. Let's break the tie. Gosh. I'm continuing down this road. We're going to keep going until we break this one. Who has the World War II airplane tie? I see a World War II. Maybe she liked going to air shows, or a family member was in World War II that there was a story about. I see a World War II airplane. Hi, Rain. We're doing mediumship right now. There's not a list. We never do a list. We do who our guides decide need done that day. So make sure you like and follow, subscribe, and hit the little bell so you know when we're on, because yeah. I'm trying to break tie at the moment. I'm bringing cross mediumship, and I have this woman that just is trying to give such exact information, and everybody's taking it. It's just cracking me up. I have a World War II biplane type of aviation plane. In the places that I would know that I've seen this type of plane, of course, it would be at an airport. You're very welcome, Rain. Welcome, welcome. Would have been at an air show, but I see like metal airplanes on the wall, like of boys' rooms and stuff like that. Back in the 70s, it was a big deal. It was a big thing. And matter of fact, I still have Sam's. I cleaned Sam's room when he went to boot camp. What a horrifying experience. I still remember, it's burned into my memory, but those things come off the wall. That's what she's kind of giving me, like, this is the kind of plane I'm talking about. Who's in at 100%? You can take everything down to this little brown and white spaniel and the biplane, because I have a color of the biplane. Give me 100%. You just type in 100%. We're down to the color. Nicole Magnus is 100%. I can't repeat all the information, you guys. She has told quite a story, hasn't she? She has told quite a story. She gives you a section of her life, basically. She's talking about the things she regrets not having had done, the relationships she's had, how she passes, some of the things that people still have. I need to see Jazz say 100%. Where do I look as I can't see them? Are there any answers? Andre, you might be on a different group. So if you go to like the late bloomers, healers and intuitive, or no, not healers and intuitive, psychics and starseeds. If you're not on that page, then go to My Mystical Life. Give us a shout out, you guys. What page are you guys on, most of you? I'm waiting to see if Jazz says 100%. Nicole Magnus is at 100. This is a collective feed, Andre. That's why you're not seeing everything. I have a collective feed restreaming everything out. The plane is red. You're on My Mystical Life? Okay, a lot of people are on the page. Yeah, a lot of people are on the actual page, My Mystical Life. Okay. The plane is red, Nicole Magnus. Yep, everybody's on My Mystical Life. We love you. Anne's dad actually had a plane, maybe drove one in the Air Force. The plane is validation, Jazz. The plane is validation. Nicole Magnus, can you validate red on the plane? The plane is red. Marie's on both. That's dedication, Marie. Colleen, you should be doing this. We'll be moving home, though, eventually, Colleen. You know that? We've decided to move back to Ohio when Sam gets a position close to home. Yeah. So you can learn then, right? Okay, she can validate the red plane. The reason we do mediumship, right? Because there is a message from the other side that somebody wants us to bring across. It's not just like, I did it. Because I didn't do it. You know what I'm doing? I am pushing across information that this person is giving me and says, this is what's happening. This is what I want this person to know. You can go to My Mystical Life on Facebook and you'll find us there. That's where most of the people are, Andre. I don't know why you're not able to see your own comments. We can, this is Nicole. It's for Nicole Magnus. It absolutely is. This is about relationships, actually, Nicole. This is about relationships and making sure that you are not stepping away from people in your family, or I really feel like it's a family connection. Don't step away from people because they have a difference of opinion. Don't block them out because they have a difference of opinion. Make sure that there's a reason to put people off to the side, not just, I don't like what you have to say, or you were mean to me. You know, we go through life and we have people that are put there to teach us lessons. And she says, do you understand the lesson that I gave, that I was involved with? She says, you needed that was part of an agreement, a soul contract, right? And that loss that you felt is going to stay with you. It's going to be with you. But it's also going to eventually allow you to open your eyes and see that you don't want other people, that even though it won't be an illness loss for other people and their lessons, but you know what it feels like to lose somebody significant. And she says, make sure that if you step away from somebody, that it's for a good reason, that it's for a really good reason, because you need to be looking at the layers of relationships, of the relationship of somebody that you might consider stepping away from, because I feel like somebody's going through something so much deeper than you understand. Fuzz nuts. Thank you. This is for me as well. She's like, and Lisa. And I went, oh, crap. Boy, they do see everything on the other side, don't they? And you too, Zeddy. Have a great day. And because some people go through some things so much deeper than you're going to understand and that they're going to talk about. So make sure that you are showing compassion. Don't fly off the handle. I feel like you might fly off the handle at this one person and just be like, I don't need to take your crap, when that person that is saying things to you is absolutely going through some really deep stuff. She's talking about, don't be a crutch, but do be somebody that's supportive. I hope that makes sense to you, because she's really big on it. And she's like, this took forever. So, and she's so funny because she goes, she's using a YouTube reference. And I'm like, what? She goes, look, Linda, listen, Linda. And I know your name ain't Linda, right? And she goes, listen, Linda, you know that little kid that's like, listen, you're going to listen to what I have to say. Good morning, Lisa Manning. I'm just going to go with Manning. Greenaway. Okay. Listen, Linda. Listen to guidance. There's a good sense of humor there. I hope that makes sense. Okay. And with that, that's mediumship morning. It took a long time. I'm trying to make everything go like boom and just be done like 7 minutes. Under 10. Definitely under 10. But a lot of people were in because everybody had fun moms. You know, yeah. Anyway. But here's the other thing. For the people that have those fun moms, those same meanings and that same reading could go for many of you, couldn't it? It could go for many of you where you just go, oh, relationships are important. We're here for each other. It's your mommy. It's your mommy. I'm sorry. It was an aunt for you. Yeah. We all have, and you know, that is a thing. When we have mediumship come across the message can be from more than one person. It really can. It's called piggybacking. My uncles were in the Air Force. Awesome. Yeah. That little plane thing was like the clincher. She's like, plane, bye plane. Nana, your Nana. Okay. And you used to watch this one red plane do tricks. See, that's how the information comes across. Isn't that amazing? That we have information come across so exactly, and they want to push across the, like, let's do this validation. Good morning, Katrina. Let's do this validation. You find me so down to earth. Thank you. This is us. You know, this is me. I don't get on and be like, good morning. Or wait, I don't know where my crystal ball is, because seriously, y'all, I have one. When I first started, I'm like, must have crystal ball. I've never used it. Could we? Sure. Wouldn't it be fun? Just like bring it out one day, put some dry ice under there and feel like the shit, right? But for the life of me, I don't know where it is. It's someplace in transit between Ohio and Oklahoma. Oh my God. And it's a huge one. It's a huge one. I bought it in, we went to see George Strait and Reba McEntire in Nashville. And there was one in this shop, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have it. And Mr. Fry wouldn't carry it for me. He says, I am not carrying that through Nashville. And I went, okay. And I just assumed he would. And he didn't. He made me carry that damn thing whole through Nashville. It's like, you're an asshole. So, but I do have one. But this is us. I mean, usually in the evenings I have Sam here, but he's in Ohio. So he won't be here for a week or so. Class. What do we have? We just had a class on light language. By the way, you guys, it is up in the membership. The light language class is up on the membership. So you guys can go check that out. The recording is up. On the membership site, the group site, we have Brad and Heidi on the 20th. Oh, wait, that's today. You need one of those scry mirrors. The scry mirrors are awesome. They really are. They really, really are awesome. In the crystal store. Yeah, absolutely. So Lori Spears did our very first in the private group, the private membership group chat the other night on the 20th. And it was so much fun. I sat and watched it for most of it. And she was talking about Lemuria. She had things she wanted to talk about. And that's why we're doing this. We're creating new conversations within the group because we can all learn off each other, right? You don't need to hear me talking all the time. I'm boring. You don't need to hear me talking all the time. So 4 times a month, we have group chat where one of our members can come on and take a space and get on and talk about what they want to talk about. And we had almost 20 people on the chat, which was so awesome because it's a very small private group, right? We're a small group of people that are all learning to rise up together. And so if you want to be involved in that, you can go to mymysticallife.com. And there we are, right? So you get everything we're talking about for $11.11 a month and the classes. So our next, so when we have Brad and Heidi's membership spotlight comes out on Friday, Calling in Angels class to the Four Corners on the 26th, which is Monday. Nancy Bulliard's going to be talking about the hidden messages in water on Tuesday. I'll be on the Divine I Am on Thursday at 7:30 Central, and Kelly Hansen will be on the group doing a chat about extraterrestrial connections on Thursday. And then we go to August. I can't even. Our final class on pulling it all together on the business end of intuition is on Monday the 2nd. I can't go any further. I freaking forgot about it. It's okay. It's all good. The last thing is boring. Lube. One word, lube. Oh, lube. That was such a funny morning. Oh my gosh. We had traveled, and silicone lube has a million uses, right? But we were going, where would I go? Where did I go? Oh, I went to Florida. Silicone lube, guys. I used to sell toys a long time ago in another life. And it can be used to prevent chafe, right? And I'm going to Florida. So I take it with me, and it spills in my bag. And all of my makeup was covered in silicone lube. Have you ever tried to brush your teeth? Now, I had a cover on the head of my toothbrush, but have you ever tried to brush your teeth with one of those battery-operated toothbrushes that's coated in lube? It's not easy. It's not easy. Nor putting on eyeliner when your eyeliner thing wants to go right through your fingers. It's not good. It took me forever to get that off everything. Oh my gosh. No, guess we're not boring. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay. Yes, I read the chat, Space Vibes. I absolutely read the YouTube chat. I just you love your electric toothbrush. So let's pull a couple cards, and then we're gonna call it, because I'm actually getting worn out. I thought I was feeling pretty good. That's what I get, right? I said a week. I was taking a week. I should have taken, Space Vibes, this is for you. New partnership. That actually has a little bit to do with love here, but also about people that are going to walk through life with you, that are destined to walk through life. And actually, that's the guide-driven word, destined to walk through life with you. So make sure that you are paying attention, because they're like, this person can walk by you and you may not even know it. I almost feel like it could be some part of a new business proposition as well. So if you have something going on and you're talking to somebody and they're like, gosh, we can make money, take that into account. And that's funny that they say account, because they're like, hey, cha-ching. I have one guy that walks up, and all he does, it's so cool. He walks up and out of darkness, and he goes, money, 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 money. And then he walks back, and that's all he does. So if you have something like that coming up, or if it starts to, you guys love the lube store. I should tell you about the one in the sex toy convention in Las Vegas in the airport. Nay. Just make sure that you are open to new things and new prosperity space, because that is the thing. You're also a master manifester. So make sure you're manifesting positive and not the things that suck. Okay. Like, hey, you know what? Our 180-year-old farmhouse needs central heat and air for when we move there. Yeah. Let's get some central heat and air. Let's start a fund for the central heat and air unit. And then 3 weeks later, you have 4 foot of water in your basement and you need a new furnace. Make sure you're manifesting what you want in the proper way. Oh, I love this question. Sherry Keating says, how many guides can a person have? If you knew how many guides you had, you'd be claustrophobic. When you step into this lifetime, you have guardian angel, you have, and actually they say you have 3 guardian angels. What do you do, Sherry, that you need 3 guardian angels around you at all times? You come in with 7 animal totems and 7 spirit guides as well, in addition to a major guide that is going to be the one to guide you through your entire life. So in addition to those guides, we have guides that come in and out all the time, transitional guides. So say your normal guide is like, I'm not a car mechanic. I don't know what the hell to do with a carburetor. You can call on another guide, or they just step in that says, I'm more mechanically inclined and let me be of assistance. So that's when you feel the urge to watch YouTube and try to figure out how to calibrate your carburetor. That's the kind of thing that we have go on. So we have guides around us at all the time. And if you ever see a picture of like somebody standing on because they float around on Facebook every once in a while, one person standing in the middle and hundreds of people around them, that's very, very accurate. You're not totally normal. Me neither. On the chat sessions, when we do it again, I think it will be a good time for a chat session I was talking about. You have to pick a date, Katrina. You have to pick a date on the book to do that, on the membership. Enjoy your day 2 space. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit our little bell. Yeah, you can call in angels all the time. You can call in angels if you're having a interview the next day. You can call interview angels in. You know that? You can call in angels for anything. Too much laughing. We have a good time. We have a good time. You guys, I'm going to behave. I'm going to behave. Look at that. Oh, I too am empathic, a sensitive, clairvoyant, clairsentient, but right now I'm hoping for a free reading about my fiance and I. Okay. Let's do it over here. Hold on, Diana. I'll get to that in just a second. So you guys, don't forget, you want to hear the airport story. Airport story. Who wants to hear the airport story? Because I will tell it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. This is for Andre. I don't know. I don't think I'm saying it right. She knows what I'm talking about. Vade. Andre Vade, right? Okay. Andre, this is your card. I'm actually doing tarot. This is about your I'm looking for it again. Fiance and yourself. It's funny. This is a funny airport story. Okay, what is your card? The Queen of Wands. I wonder if he is in tune with some of the things that you have going on in life, and is he going to be able to grow at the rate at which you grow? You're really forward moving. You have this energy that's just going to keep trudging forward. It's going to keep moving and moving. And is he more of a I'm stable in my spot and I like this spot. Let's keep it between the lines. I have this one guy that loves the movie Hitch. He's like, keep it between. This is your space right here. This is your space. Don't go out of there. I know, Tanya. I thought you went offline. It's teacher pressure. So, but I really feel like you could outpace him. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. Make sure you're paying attention to and being gentle about some of the things you bring into his life, because he may not be as forward moving as you, because I think you could be a super strong one in the relationship. I really, Tanya, it's because I missed class last night. You missed it. I've been practicing. I've had tarot cards out all morning. This lion really, really comes out for me. A new creation. You have a lot of new things coming into your life. That's why I'm saying this. You have a lot of new leveling up coming up in the next 8 months. You're going to start to notice more things. Make sure you don't leave him in the dust. Be gentle about the way you say, hey, look, I've got this new thing coming up. And hopefully he's really understanding about your spiritual journey. Do you see us marrying? You make me pull another card. And now I know the teacher's here. Yes, we'll pull another card. No. I have like 20 cards popping out. Don't do that. Okay. Your guides are missing on the list, on the missing list currently. Here's your card. Oh my God, you guys saw me shuffle. You guys saw me shuffling. This I pulled from the middle of the deck. This is key. This is key. Good morning, my love. I love you. I'm so sorry you're dealing with the crap you're dealing with. Thank you for the baby horse video this morning. I really appreciate it. Are they cute? Are they sweet? Are they loving? Are they loving? They don't look like they want to play very much. Yep. Tanya Lee says cards don't lie. I feel like if there was any glitches, it would be because you are moving faster forward quickly, more than him. I feel like okay, and here's the card that was right under it. The Three of Cups. there's a lot of really incredible things coming as well. Like there's some celebrations coming. So let's go with, as long as you don't leave him in the dust and you move forward together rather than just you being that powerful moving energy forward where he feels maybe a little bit less significant, that there's going to be some celebrations coming up and a lot of prosperity as well. It seems like focus on the cards, pay attention to what you're doing. So I feel like there's a lot of unity coming up for you as well. I hope that makes sense. And I'm going to double check myself because like I said, you guys, teachers in the room. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just make sure that you are not leaving him in the dust. Include him in a lot of things you do, decisions you make, all of those. Hope that makes sense. I'm sorry, babe. I've seen the picture of the basement. So sorry. Okay. A+? Yay. I love that the Queen of Wands come out twice. Okay. I love that. Okay. All right. And with that, you guys, he has a court matter today and hoping it turns out okay. You've been his strongest supporter. Good. Okay. There we go. And I am officially cooked. I really thought I'm like, I'm not sick. You know, you do that, right? We do that. We go, I'm not sick. I just feel a little low. I'm not sick. And then you get on and do something like this. Guess what? He's sick. Oh, airport story. It's really not a long story. It is. I used to sell for a company called For Your Pleasure, and we were invited to go to Las Vegas. Well, what I didn't know was I got there and I got this huge award, blah, 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 because I'd only been in the company 6 months and I had like recruited so many more people than a lot of other people. Yeah, whatever. And so it was a lot of fun, but I got a great big huge pack of extra stuff. I went home with a suitcase full of extra. Cover your earmuffs if you can't hear this. If this is going to offend you, vibrators. I went home with a whole new pack of demonstrative. You know, this for you ever been to one of those sort of parties? If not, you're missing out. They're kind of a lot of fun, right? So I haven't been to one in years. So I went home with this huge pack. Well, when we got back to the hotel room, of course, we went and bought batteries because now here's us from the seller's aspect. You know, we're looking at these things like, you had to look at it from a seller's aspect. Like, how can I sell this, right? So a group of us are in the room and we're all looking at stuff. And the one that I got that was so adorable, it looked like this big, huge daisy, right? And I'm not even going to go into all of its features. But it had this little ladybug on it. It was adorable. And it doesn't look like what it was. And I'm like, that's super cute. And we were all passing around. We're like, this is so funny. Anyways, I forgot to take the batteries out of it. And do you know that they will make you come back to the desk if one of those things goes off in your luggage? Like, seriously. I walk away from the desk. I check all my baggage, you know. I walk away from the desk, and the lady's like, Lisa Fry? Freaking airport. Lisa Fry? And I get back to the thing and she's like, ma'am, I mean, loud. She was probably enjoying the hell out of this. Loud. Ma'am, your luggage is vibrating. And I'm like, seriously, you don't want me to open this suitcase right here. There is a lot. I'm coming from a sex toy convention. You don't want me to do this. Can we just let the batteries die? Can we just put it on through and let the batteries die? She's like, no, we can't do that, ma'am. So thankfully, I open this thing and it is like right on top, but I have to open the whole big, huge suitcase right there on the floor. Middle of everybody, God and everybody right there in the middle of the airport. And I'm so embarrassed. Because there's like 50 shades of messed up in that bag. And it was right there, thank God. And I got to take the batteries out of it, but it was one of the most embarrassing. Now I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But it was so embarrassing. It was probably 15 years ago. It was funny. It was fun, maybe not 15 years ago. 12. I know, Angel. One of the best phone calls you've ever got. It was funny. It was funny. Anyways, do not leave your batteries within your power tools, putting them in your suitcases. Oh Lordy. And with that, you guys, I'm cooked. I'm done. I'm done. We're gonna have a crystal sale tomorrow night. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're gonna do. That's my plan. Okay. Everybody have a great day. Now you know the airport story if you didn't before. Have a great day, and you probably won't see me again today unless I'm just watching tonight, Brad and Heidi, online. So, Edwin, I have nothing else in me, man. I'm sitting here running a fever. I'm done. I'm cooked. And I don't want power tool, and I don't want to give you anything inaccurate either. So I'm just, my brain is off. My brain has fired off. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Spirit of love, welcome. Hi. Thank you so much. Find light, find love, find joy. Joy is so important. Feel divine because you are, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm not going to spend my money. It's old baskets that you might spend your money. Oh, Tanya's gone. All right, I'll message her. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.